Hey guys, welcome to Kids Church again. So this week I was kind of thinking, I have lots of questions, okay? And I can't go ask God about my silly questions or about just things normal in life. That's just not, I can't do that. But so I do have these questions though. Who do I ask? I know, Pastor Billy. Pastor Billy's got to be the one who can talk to God for me, okay? I'm going to give him a call right now.
Hey Josh. Um, okay. Uh, yeah, I think God's okay with you playing with your dogs. Sure. Yeah, bye. Hey Josh. Yeah. Yeah, God's okay with you eating peanut butter and jelly. Absolutely. Yeah. See ya. Josh. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Feel free to stay up till midnight. I don't think God's gonna be upset with you on that one. Alright. Alright. I'm going back to sleep.
To sleep.
Hi. Oh, Josh, listen. I love it that you've got lots of questions, even though this is like the fifth one about peanut butter. You don't need to keep calling me about these. Yeah, but Josh. All right, listen. Just read Hebrews 3, 5, and 7. Okay? All right, bye.
Pastor Billy was able to help me with all those questions, but he told me to go read Hebrews 3, 5, and 6. I wonder what he wanted me to find. I'm going to give you a little bit for you to read those chapters and see what you think. Okay, so I just read those and I discovered a few important things. So in that chapter, we saw that Jesus, the author of Hebrews, we don't really know who it is, but the author of Hebrews compares Jesus to two people, Moses and the Jewish high priest. Now, and he compares them in a way that we know he's talking to the Jewish people or people that were Jewish and now are Christians. So they know who these people are and how important they are. But so what does that mean for us? Well, so he talks about how Moses, and we all know who Moses is. He led the Israelites out of Israel, led them through the desert and into the promised land. Okay. And the writer compares Jesus to Moses because just like Moses leading people through the desert, Jesus leads people through God or to God. But the interesting thing about Jesus is that he not only leads people, he not only leads them the way to God, he is the way to God. So the writer makes this clear because they want you to realize, hey, Jesus is like Moses, or they want the readers of this passage to realize Jesus is like Moses. And remember, Moses is a very important person to the Israelite people. So by comparing Jesus to Moses, he's being put in, he's, the writer is saying that Jesus is a very important guy, but he's better than Moses because not only does Jesus lead people to God, he is the path to God, and he is a servant like Moses, but he's a perfect servant. He's the son of God, whereas Moses was just a man. He made a lot of mistakes, but Jesus didn't make a single one. And then in chapters 5 and 6, the writer compares Jesus to the Jewish high priests. Now, we might think, well, how can they be important? Well, you got to remember, back in Old Testament times, people could not talk to God. Okay, they couldn't talk to him directly. So what they had to do was go and tell the priest, hey, I've sinned. I need you to talk to God and make it right for me. And the priest would say, okay. And so he would go and kill a poor little bull or a sheep or here's my bad drawing of a bull. This is a really bad drawing of a bull. Okay. They would go kill a bull on the altar and offer it as a sacrifice so that the people could reach out to God and ask for his forgiveness. Okay, but here's the thing about the high priests. They were people too. So before they could go to God, they had to themselves go back and offer a sacrifice for themselves before they could offer a sacrifice to people. These priests were not perfect. So what the author says and what the author tells the reader is that Jesus got rid of all that. He got rid of the high priest and instead told people, hey, just pray to me. And I will talk to God for you. Okay. He became like a high priest. But here's why Jesus is better than the high priest. One, he's perfect. But two, we've all heard it. Jesus is God. So when you pray to Jesus, you are praying to God. It's the same person. So we got rid of a whole system full of, oh, I have to go pray to another person who isn't perfect, who's just a person also. I have to go talk to them before I go talk to God, the one I really want to talk to. But today we have this awesome thing called prayer. And when we pray, we are talking to Jesus, who in turn talks to God in what is called intercedes. That means steps in for us and became the sacrifice himself. That's really cool that we can talk to God. Wait a minute. I think that's what Pastor Billy was trying to tell me. What have I been doing this whole time? I've been going to Pastor Billy and asking him my questions when I should be just going straight to God and asking him. Why would I need Pastor Billy, who he's a person, he's not perfect? Why would I be talking to him when I could just talk to God? I'm gonna call him and let him and talk to him about that.
Hey, Josh. Yeah. Yeah, isn't it awesome that we can go straight to God through Jesus now? Yeah, I'm glad you figured that out. Um, you want me to take your PB and J's? Huh. You made how many? 134? No, you enjoy eating that. I don't think I want any of those. Thanks for asking though. Yeah, okay. Alright. Alright, man. Bye. Man, that guy likes PB and J sandwiches.